Right then, welcome back to XG5, Stephen Howson, Ronaldo Brown. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, you know. These weeks do feel a lot better. I still think my image needs to be updated on the intro there. Still don't like the fact that I'm just pointing to nowhere. And I think yours needs to be updated as well, as you've gone a little bit slimmer. But
don't worry about it.
As for...
Don't worry about it. What's happening? Comments. How are you lot? What's everyone up to? Thursday. Is anyone having a Galaxy Weekender? Remember the Galaxy Weekenders, or are you too young?
What's that? Is that the radio station?
Yeah, it used to be Galaxy Radio in town. Used to be sick. I don't even know what radio stations are in town anymore.
I don't listen to radio.
No, it's podcast now, isn't it?
Yeah, audio it's podcast. There still must be some scope for it.
There's got to be.
Got a mate, Joe McGrath's a radio guy, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's a talkie radio guy. I only used to listen to the radio for the tunes. Galaxy Weekender, anyway, for those uninitiated, used to be out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, skint, bosh.
Okay. Yeah, so what do you mean? So what's the relevance of it?
So I'm saying, it's Thursday today. So
Thursday?
Is anyone having a Galaxy Weekender this weekend? Keep up.
I'm not. I don't know about all of you anyway. But
Sankey's this weekend for me.
Before everyone goes on anyway. Sankey's. Sankey's.
9:15, I'm gonna be there with my feet up going, whoa, tired me.
TV's looking alright though, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Nice one.
I have told people that I've mentioned it. Someone actually mentioned it to me in the gym. Watching the channel. So a new gym went to an RG, come up and he mentioned it, and I just replied and saying, fucking hell, AI, man, getting really advanced these days. Do you know what I mean? It was not me.
Zach says, hey guys, the days in between never felt so long. I don't know about you lot. Oh, honestly.
It's actually crazy because we had the same problem. We were out midweeks, and obviously having to see our rivals play Champions League football in Europe, it's not ever great, especially when the English teams are doing so well, and it makes you think United could have done similarly. I'm actually going to ask Steve about it because I think United are actually probably suited to the competition. But anyway, it's become jarring because even if you lose, the weeks still feel long. But when you win, they still feel long again because you're eager to see United play again. And
it's Sunday.
Yeah, and it's Sunday as well. Carrick ball, man, it's got me itching a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Fiending
properly.
Got any more of those?
Yeah, that's exactly what I need. Do you know when the fix ain't there? My fix ain't there, man.
Solo on stage. Get ready to meme this up. Y'all got any more of those fixtures?
Fixtures. That is a proper. That's a Joe Smith bar. That.
Do I like the new Champions League format? I don't, to be honest. I still think you got to play home and away. I don't like it being a single fixture thing and this massive league. Okay, there was drama last night, right, which is what they wanted. But for me, no, it wasn't broke and it didn't need fixing.
It's a money-making thing, though, isn't it?
More big teams more frequently rather than home away. But that's not the spirit of the competition.
Getting more of those like heavy-hitting matchups, but for more money and more revenue, I guess. But what they do is they end up kind of like become desensitized to those matches now.
Yeah,
when
make them special.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because it's like City and Real Madrid play each other every year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When it used to be like every now and again, it'd be later in a competition, more scrutiny. And also there's now rival European leagues and the fans of their teams, because if you don't know, there's a lot of Twitter banter and rivalry just in general between Premier League being the best and La Liga, and obviously there's a lot of small man syndrome from those other leagues. They're now moaning about English teams not having to play other English teams. So it's I think it's 2 years in a row now where a lot of the top 8 has been kind of English team heavy.
What does that mean?
And they're like, and I'm like, wait. So what you're telling me is because the English teams can't play the actual other good English teams,
you get them. So what?
So it's you're almost emphasising the fact that there's a bit of a difference between the league and the rest. Because look how Newcastle and Tottenham have done in the league.
Yeah,
they're in the top 8.
I mean, we was looking earlier. I'm probably going to do a video on Sunday morning looking at how screwed Spurs are, because oh boy, this weekend City, weekend after United, obviously, and then it's Newcastle, then Arsenal. Does Thomas Frank survive that? I mean, actually, save it because I'm going to talk about that Sunday morning. But that is a hell of a run for them, isn't it?
It's a hell of a run, and save it. Because you know what I'm going to say to Steve, right? This is something I said to him, and I'm going to put it to you guys that are watching. Do you think once you look at a fixture list now in the Premier League, and it's more than 4 games along, there's obviously going to be at least 2 or 3 fixtures that look difficult on the outset because the league's so strong in depth anyway. So is it more like, because there's been a lot of that this year where, oh, look at this team's next 5 games, look at United's next 5 games. But in reality, because the league's so strong, I think if you look at anyone's fixture list, it's always going to look a little bit ropey because there aren't any easy games anymore. That being said, theirs does look quite dire because it includes a lot of the traditional top 6. They could be in a bit of trouble, but obviously you'll address that on Sunday.
Yeah, I'll talk about it Sunday. If Spurs go down, is it pants off for a laugh? It would be. I mean, it's the best stadium the Championship's ever seen, isn't it?
Is it really? Is pants out for a laugh? Obviously, before we lost to him in the Europa League final, I don't think there was really much. I didn't really have any beef with Tottenham.
No one has. Arsenal has beef, but and
Chelsea
like,
do. Chelsea do for sure.
Yeah, they do actually, don't they? That's a pretty big game now, to be fair. Yeah,
it's the Chelsea Tottenham is actually the game with the most fixture, the most aggro now in the Premier League.
Really?
There's like a red card and a bust up every time they play now. Like historically, Tuchel, Conte, the managers. I think there's a red card pretty much every match they have. There's always at least a flashpoint and fights and scraps.
I bet that's the dearest derby.
It's probably Tottenham's not that. For people that don't live in England, Tottenham's not really that lucrative of an area though, is it?
It is as a club, and I think its fan base is.
As a club in an area, but obviously if you compare it to Chelsea, Chelsea's like West London, Kensington, hella like posh as you can be. And very rich, like with Fulham.
That new stadium, it ain't cheap in there.
Yeah, true.
What's it going off over? They ran out of Cabernet Sauvignon or what?
Probably.
Notch says, weigh up the amount of dead rubbers in the Champions League format to the amount of previous formats. I don't know how many there was in this one. It did seem like there was a few games. I know that's why they brought it in, was because they felt like there was a lot of dead rubber matches because of the seeding. Because you kind of knew the big 2 teams in each group were going to go through. You didn't really have too many groups of death, did you?
No.
And quite often, by the 4th game, it was sort of done, wasn't it? That 5th and 6th game. I mean, I remember United playing youngsters in Champions League games because that 5th and 6th game usually was everything was already sorted. You knew you were through. You was either going for maximum points, which doesn't actually mean anything, or whatever. Doesn't necessarily mean that this new league system with the fact it's random as well, you know what I mean? Like, you can get that team, them at home, them away, them at home. Like, it's just bananas, isn't it? It feels like such an NCAA kind of thing. I don't like it.
It's more jeopardy for longer, though, as you said, and then you get situations like last night where I thought Benfica heading the ball in from the keeper, and it's Marino.
Just don't feel right. How do you have a league when you ain't all played the same? How do I play you and you and you, and you play them and them and them, and we're ranked in the same league? It's fucking nonsense to me.
You know what it is? It's UEFA and FIFA's attempted pivot. It's the disguised Super League, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what's happened.
That's my main gripe with it. Is that you can't. It's either a league or it's a cup. If it's a league, we all play everyone and we play each other home and away. There's no fuckery involved. Yeah, because you can draw unlucky. Styles make fights. You could just draw 3 teams that are your actual kryptonite, or you could get 3 teams that really suit the way you play. But you get ranked there and I get ranked there.
He's right. Tottenham are in the top 8, and I just remembered Tottenham haven't played a single team in the Champions League this season. I think that have finished above 17th, or I think maybe just one. But they've had like a bit of a cakewalk.
So hence why they're going to go through, and potentially Real Madrid aren't. You either make it a cup and it's knockout, and then it's random and it's the genuine luck of the draw, but you can't call it. You can't have leagues where you don't all play the same thing. That's not right.
Okay.
That's my opinion on that, at least, anyway.
I do.
Muad says, games like yesterday remind me that Guardiola can't lace Mourinho's boots. Jose is the superior manager by far. Surely that's just knowledge by this point.
Just because Mourinho's fucking talk had... If someone said to Mourinho, like, in 5 years' time when he should be retired, come manage, like, the top team in Cyprus, see if you can win the title, he'll say yeah, innit? Just for, like... He's all about legacy and he never turns down a challenge, does he? Because he got asked the other day, would you manage Juventus after Benfica? And he said, yeah. I think just like, you know, like just for another, just something else for him to crack.
What's that one? Notch said, that's the thing I hate most about this format. Yeah, it's just not. It's not on it, is it? Spurs Cat A fixture 71 to 109 depending on the seat. See, that's another thing that annoys me. Categories. Because United are Category A against everybody, no matter where we finish. It's not against where you finish, it's a reputational thing. Who gets categorised as Cat A.
Rich tapestry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, for most people, you just buy a season ticket and that's you. But I don't like the categorisation of games. You need to just come up with your price, and that's your price. But I guess some teams have fair weather fans that they have to incentivise them to come to the so-called smaller games. I'm going to watch United. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. It's like, I go watch them. I don't like. I find it such a mad thing where there's. This is a modern thing that I fucking hate. By the way, dynamic pricing. Price changes dependent on demand. The fuck is all that about?
Basically,
wait till that comes in on your water, by the way, on your tap.
So
it's a hot day. Price is going up on your fucking tap. Watch.
Dynamic pricing just sounds like a synonym for bidding.
Bidding wars. Fucking arse.
Bidding wars, really. Nah, do you know what I mean? That's just it's a mess, but it's all financially driven, isn't it?
Bullshit.
Guess it's just it is definitely bollocks. But we obviously mentioned the Champions League. That's something that United
good segue, well played.
are trying to actually achieve, mate.
Right, before we get into that, we've got to pay the bills.
Speaking
about financially driven.
So Steve's gone. Good segue. Let me finger blast your segue and do a read. All right, Go on then, bro.
Do you want your wages paid in the month?
Go on, bro. Go on.
Roll VT.
I'm waiting 3 months.
Quick shout out before we carry on. This episode is sponsored by Huel, and January is always mad. You're back into work, you're making daily content, trying to get your routine back on track, and eating properly is one of the first things that goes out of the window. Now, I've been using Huel. It is plant-based. It's an all-in-one meal that takes a couple of minutes to sort, which honestly makes life a hell of a lot easier when you're busy. I've been using the high-protein starter kit, especially in January when you're trying to be a little bit more disciplined after Christmas. I try and hit 200 grams of protein a day, and this helps. It's really simple. It's water in a shaker or milk. You can use a couple of scoops, shake it up for 30 seconds, and you are done. It's quick, it's convenient, and it fits around a hectic schedule with no effort whatsoever. If you want to give it a try, I've got a January offer just for you. Use the code StephenH30, that's StephenH30 to get 30% off the high protein starter kit. Just head to my.huel.com/StephenH30, that's StephenH30, or check the link in the description. This offer is only live until the end of the January, so you've only got this week that you can do it. So if you're thinking about it, now is the time. Cheers to Huel for sponsoring today's episode of XG Files. Back to the pod. Right then, welcome back. Make sure you go check out Huel because Janine wants a new kitchen and I want the piece. Go on, as you were saying.
The piece?
Yeah.
Anyway, I was saying Champions League football. We know how important it is. Michael Carrick, these last 2 games, has instilled that little bit of hope that United can achieve it, especially with just league games remaining. Rivals around us still faltering slightly. Our next 3 matches are Fulham, Spurs and West Ham away, and a lot of the indication or the narrative people are throwing out there is those 3 matches will tell us more about our Champions League aspirations and whether the team has taken a new step than what City and Arsenal have, because it's when the pressure's on us, we've got all the onus to take it to teams and not low block and
having
etc.
Having the expectation of winning a game, because I think we went into both City and Arsenal where we would have taken just a good performance, possibly even a heroic loss, but winning them both, suddenly now you have to win. And I think even Fulham might even have to be winning style a little bit. If people are asking the question as can Michael Carrick
Fulham are better than that.
I know they are, but I think if people, at least me,
Optics,
I mean, you guys, let me know in the comments. Are you just put yes or no? Are you trying to answer the same question to me? The question I'm trying to answer is, can that man be the permanent Manchester United manager? So I'm trying to answer that. Let me know in the comments, yes or no. Are you trying to answer that in them 3 games? Or at least get a steer. I don't think you get the complete answer in that. You might get a no in that, but you might not get a yes, if that makes sense. I'm trying to look at these 3 games and go, okay, what you did at City and Arsenal was brilliant, and I loved it, and I loved the spirit of it. I loved everything about it. But we're going to learn a lot in these next 3 games. Where are we at?
What
are you about?
What can United and the players do when a match isn't almost like self-emotionally fueled? Do you know what I mean? When you don't really...
This is where tactics and management comes into it. Maybe give a player that's maybe been on the periphery a little bit of a chance. He's going to give you the 10 out of 10. He's going to be the one that fights for you. You pull him aside and you go, listen, this is your game,
If you're a United player, it's not going to be too difficult to galvanise yourself for those two matches, isn't it?
For City and Arsenal?
Yeah.
I would hope not.
Yeah, you should hope not. It is these games where you're expected to turn up and do a job when emotions are not as high, and obviously United probably will have more of the ball, and it's a different test. United have shown that they can beat the big boys. It's something that we've done sporadically anyway over the last couple of years in the Premier League, especially now, and United of late. These are the games where we usually come up a cropper. It's against the mid-table sides that you've got most of the pressure and more of the ball, and can you break us down? If we get through these tests of these next couple of games, all of a sudden United look like they can go on a serious run.
You take 9 points out of them 3 games, I doubt you're 12 points off the top. I don't know. I don't think you're 3 points off the top, but I don't think you're 12 points off the top. So I think it gets a little bit tighter.
Maybe 8?
I don't know.
I'm not going to.
Really
I hate Arsenal, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend that they drop points often. They actually haven't won 3 Premier League matches, by the way.
I don't think it'll be 12, but I don't think it'll be 3. So I don't know where in between there it lands. It probably will be quite high. But the point is, the mood around Manchester United matters more to me. And I think the mood at Manchester United, you get your boy's haircut, he stops looking like a Grenadier Guard at the end of that West Ham game. And I think United then feel like we're in a different... I mean, Amorim won, 3 on the bounce? That was the most he won in the Premier League.
Yes.
That was his biggest run.
And that was the first time he actually won 2 games in a row, I believe.
So he beats Fulham. He's already matched what Amorim did in 3 games, and he took a year to do it. If you then stretch that by beating Tottenham, which we were unlucky away from home, I thought, and I think we should be better equipped at home. Then West Ham, I thought that was a real mistake for us at home. Away from home, a little bit of a different atmosphere. Not the greatest of grounds, not the most intimidating. Certainly a place that you can get some points.
They've been better lately than they have been.
It's a winnable game. They're winnable games. Let's have it right. This Manchester United team is capable of winning those games.
I think I'm looking at those 3 fixtures. I'm thinking West Ham might be the biggest indicator of them all, because I know we're playing Fulham at home, but Fulham are actually one of the better attacking sides in the league. They're not exactly low block, they're over mid block. That stat that people use to kind of see how high teams press, is it PPDA?
Average engagement. PPDA is how many
average
passes
engagement
you allow on opposition
before tackling. Yeah, and they're actually ranked quite low for it, but it doesn't necessarily mean they low block. It might mean they just sit compact in a structure.
Yeah, they might just let you have the ball and be hard to break down. Doesn't necessarily mean that you
sat on the edge of the box. But
that doesn't bode well for us, by the way.
Yes, but the thing is, Fulham are more than capable once they get it. They have good players, man, and they've been one of the forms. They've been one of the form teams in the league. I think they've been the 3rd or 4th best team in the league since Christmas. United have been the first in terms of the form guide. So it's going to be no joke, man. And Michael Silva is a good gaffer. So everything's right. It's all leading towards, obviously, you've got 2 fixtures after it, but Fulham's definitely one of those where if United put in a good performance and win against what is a good side, there's no caveat, it's Fulham, because they're a good team. I think the mood and atmosphere and the giddiness starts to rise a little bit,
No, it doesn't.
Do you know what I mean?
It's not even a thing. It's an absolute start the engines. Honestly, I think it's going to be full on, all aboard the giddy bus.
Start saying silly stuff. People are already looking at it.
I'm here for it. Like this is supposed to be entertaining. And do you know what? If nothing else, we've been entertaining in the last 2 games. If nothing else, so I am here to be entertained. If this lunatic on Sunday, and they said Saturday, but it's Sunday, innit? If this lunatic on Sunday delivers like a win 10-0, 2-0, something like that, we've put it on him a little bit, mate, I'm getting clipped up to fuck next week, like, because I'm gonna say some outrageous stuff, and I'm not even sorry. Right, I'll tell you right now, I'm not sorry, because for years, mate, since Ollie, really, Since Ollie, we've never really gone on a big winning run where we've been on the front foot and we've actually been fun to watch. You've got to remember, this is meant to be fun.
Imagine Arsenal bottled it and it was United just going like a mad 10-game win streak. The same thing that Villa did earlier in the season. And we find ourselves ready to win, like to challenge them for the title right at the end out of nowhere.
I'll be hyperventilating.
I'm not going to lie to you. For United from this position to watch Arsenal bottle it, but us to be the ones that actually come out and win it at the end, I would happily give my left testicle tomorrow for that. Would you?
I'm done having kids, mate. You can have them both.
Okay. Yeah, but what happens to your testosterone then and that?
I'm already on artificial testosterone anyway.
T levels diminish.
I need to anyway. Man's fucking busted as it is.
Honestly, God, I might research.
Get me a set of ping pong balls.
I might
still
research
looks the same, and I'll be reet. Needs Steve to talk about the 4-4 tunes video. I don't know where that came from. So I just got tagged in it, and I was like, "Wait, is
what was it?
Have you seen it?
No, I ain't seen it.
I'll send it you.
Oh yeah, Harry Wilson's been scoring bangers. Yeah, he was someone that was at Liverpool when I was there actually. A couple of age groups above. I had a couple of training sessions with him. I actually always thought Ryan Kent was better.
You reckon?
But
this happens, doesn't it? There's that age group, what was this, 15, 16?
16. I'm not going to lie to you. Harry Wilson was still one of their best players, but I thought Ryan... You know, I preferred his style. Like, tricky, kind of skillful, bow-footed, two-footed. But Harry Wilson was exactly what he is now. He's just a fucking GA. Every game, left foot. I think he was Wales' youngest ever debutant as well. He's not like he just made it by accident. He was always one of the better players and was always going to make it. It was heavily pushed, but he's having his best season right now, and he's obviously got a bit of a wand of a left foot. Yeah, didn't really like him much though. He's a bit of a dickhead. Not going to lie to you.
LDT says, if United win the next 3 games, Arsenal drop points, we're in a title race. City event to play Spurs and Liverpool away is interesting. It is, yeah. It actually is interesting because I think that they're all gonna go. Someone says, Steve, 5 wins in a row, shave your beard. No, I'm not making those bets. Do you see how many people are making these bets now about shaving their beard, shaving their hair, doing this, that, and the other? If whoever doesn't, and some of them are outrageous as well. Like, I'm not shaving my beard until Arsenal win the league. What? Like,
should I do if United win 5 games in a row? I feel like it's too risky. Should I do
No, your man nailed it. He came up with the idea. He smashed it. That's his thing.
Afro?
Just let him do it.
I'll do one watch along with an afro.
If we're in a title race.
Title race, 100%. I would do anything for a title race. Just the only issue is just for the adrenaline rush. Do you know what I mean? The dopamine hits from the wins and just that expectation. Just obviously not to get there over the line in the end. It must be a bit of a gut punch. Arsenal have had that 3 times in a row.
The only one that I can remember being like that, obviously, was 2012.
Oh, Aguero.
Oh, my good God. And I didn't see that live at the time. I was in a pub. And by the way, who thought the pub's been shut down now? I mean, it's probably a good idea, but whoever decided to put half City fans and half United fans and have 2 rooms with the game on, it went hostile immediately. Our screen went off, and we're just listening to theirs. And I think as our screen's gone off, I think it's like 2-1 or 2-2, or I don't know what score it is. And there's weird noises coming from next door. And then obviously they all they just ran in.
Is that them just is that City fans attempting to speak English? Do you know what?
They ran in and I just left. Jaden was like, what would it have been? It would have been 6. I just grabbed him. I was like, come on.
There's no... City fans have an advantage in a little mini brawl like that as well, because half of them haven't got really any teeth left to knock out. A lot of them. so they've got the advantage, straight gums. But nah. Would you do? How about this? Would you stand in a box, not watch the game until you know the result with City fans?
As you well know, those offers come through the door. They do not get entertained.
Yeah, I remember seeing KG say it on Philly Fellas. He didn't allude to it seemed like it was quite heavy. Ain't
heavy enough.
The incentives, but I was thinking it. I thought if I was offered quite a few quid for that, I actually still think I wouldn't. I just don't reckon I could sit there and not know what the game was for 90 minutes.
Do you know what
I feel like it's not for me. Obviously, chase the bag, man. I never. offended by people trying to say it's the Bible.
What I don't like about all of these things, the overlap is the same. I've done the overlap like a few times, and when I tell you this now, you're gonna recognize it when you watch. They tell you to wear a shirt, like who you support. To me, it's all the people in that box.
Make you identifiable. Yeah.
But here's the thing: United fans typically don't wear merch. We go to the ground in an Adidas top or a hoodie or a coat. You know what I mean? Like, we don't usually wear the shirt. Obviously, some people do. It's not universal, but like, it's quite a normal thing to not wear colours. And every time that we've been asked to go and do something like that, it's like, oh, and you need to wear it. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Like, I'll turn up in what I'll turn up in.
Oh, yeah, those, yeah.
And then if you watch that box thing, they're all wearing like the replica shirt, and you're like, some of y'all just know.
Nah, not for me. Not for me at all. Someone mentioned earlier, has there been an overlap video that's gone out? Because apparently there's been some mad stuff said on it. If not, we'll find out. I'm sure Steve might react to whatever's said if it's crazy enough. But I think someone mentioned it earlier.
Razzie says, take it a game at a time. The team above us aren't consistent, and we can do some wonders this season. I mean, here's the thing, mate. We're not consistent at the moment. That's why if he puts five from 5, that's when the giddy bus it's flying, mate. We're in 5th gear. We're down the motorway. Yeah,
exactly. By the way, can we look at some super chats? I want to see if we've missed it. I don't want to feel bad. Someone's seeing one super chat. Games like yesterday remind me that Guardiola can't lay. Oh, you've already mentioned that.
We did that one.
I thought there was one over that got missed. But anyway, you talking about like the motorway and dress code and that. I weren't gonna bring it up, but I'm not going to. Please.
What was you gonna say?
I don't want to tell people. I don't know if you're one of those, and it feel like you'll get doxed if I mention where you might plan to go.
Oh no, it's fine.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, we're talking about doing a team trip to the Cheltenham Gold Cup.
I'm asking the people there and that are familiar with the races, innit? It will obviously be my first time going. Steve wants to do a team night out to the Cheltenham races. The attire needs to be all like tweed and like Peaky Blinders dress coded, which actually sounds quite fun, but it's not ever something that I imagined myself doing. Do you know what I mean? About 10 years ago and going to school in Moss Side.
Mate, life is all about expanding your horizons.
You
never know. You might go there, you might meet a nice little ting, and you might be, next thing you know, you're at the fucking horses every single week.
Increasing my cultural capital.
There you go.
Is what we say. But that'll be interesting, but also it could induce gambling.
You don't have to gamble.
You kind of have to, though. That's the whole thing, isn't it?
I mean, it's literally why it's an event. But, like, you don't have to. I'm driving, so I'm not going to drink. So it's like...
Oh, yeah, true.
So it's, go and see what it's all about,
Yeah, no, I want to find out about people, because I know quite a few people went. I know a mate that goes quite often. But we'll see. It depends on the mood as well. What if around that time, March, United actually could be in a title race at that time as well?
We'll have a really good time, won't we?
Yeah, we will, 100%. Where will United be by March?
Who's our nearest fixture to the
that weekend?
The 14th of March. Dan says, live near Cheltenham. Get that pint in my hand at the races. Nav says, went Chester last year. Villa at home.
That's
a big game,
I reckon that'll be massive, because I reckon United and
that's a
Villa
6-pointer.
Might be around the similar places by the time that happens. Will that be on the Saturday or Sunday? Actually, we won't. I think it's been moved to Sunday. It's been moved to Sunday. I believe I saw that the Villa game was moved. Because obviously fixtures that far out, you usually don't know the exact day that they're happening, but it's that weekend anyway.
Yeah, Villa. That's a 6-pointer. No, that's. I mean, if any game is a Super Sunday or potentially a Saturday early kickoff, it's that one for sure. That's getting moved for telly. There's no way that's not on TV. There's no way. There's not a chance that's Saturday 3 o'clock kickoff.
I think that's why it's moved to Sunday.
Yeah, which is a good thing because it means we get to watch it.
Yeah.
Because these Saturday 3 o'clock games are an absolute mare with Paddock.
You've got Tottenham next week, isn't it?
That's half 12, right?
Half 12 Saturday.
So that's all right. We get to watch that. Or I get to watch that. Hang on, we're away, aren't we?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're away. Fuck.
Away where?
We're in the cup. I'm not sure. We're away for 4 games, so.
Are they all grass?
And all 2 o'clocks.
Needs to be watched though. It's like when Deck had to fucking do my thumbnail and that, and I'm not even employed him. Deck had to do me a mate favour on a Saturday. I sat at home. Do you know what I mean? When he could be fucking chilling with his missus.
Watch Liverpool not win.
Yeah.
We got a message there saying, "Be careful with the screen if Ronnie's going to be around."
That's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be a thing forever now. Everyone said that's like a.
How did you even fall over, by the way?
I didn't fall. You saw the video. I didn't fall over.
I don't know what happened. All I've seen is you hitting the TV, and I've gone, I don't know how that even happened. You've just stood up and gone back into it.
It's basically Patrick Dorgu's fault. So I'm sat here, right?
Tell him when.
Because because never in my million years did I expect Patrick Dorgu to do that. That's not really. So it added to it. Obviously, the adrenaline of going 2-1 up at Emirates as well with a goal like that. So I'm sat here, and then I've seen it, and then I've screamed in excitement, Dorgu. Proper falsetto as well, and then hand on my back of my head, and I'm like trying to like figure out whether I've just witnessed what I've just witnessed, and I've like backpedaled and I've just gone bang, and I didn't hit it that hard.
No, it didn't look like you did.
Yeah, and then the TV just went like, just couldn't handle the contact. I don't know, man. JD Jim might be that, but honest to God, and now everyone's saying that's like archived now and that.
Yep,
Do you know what I mean?
It's on the internet, lives forever. We got a message there, which I love this one. I've still not managed to take Blake yet. I don't know if I can. I think my dad wants to go this weekend. If I could manage to, like, you're not feeling well, Dad? I'll take Blake on Sunday. I think my dad wants to come on Sunday to Fulham. Otherwise, I'd take her to her first game. He says, taking my daughter to her first game on Sunday. It's going to be one of the proudest moments of my life. Huge game. I've still not managed to do it yet. Looking forward to doing it. Pete Kelly says, I think comparing Arteta to Pulis is unfair. Pulis wouldn't play like that if he had $1 billion. He'd actually try and play football. So, do you know what? Someone should ask Tony Pulis. If I give you $1 billion, would you still play the way you played? It'd be interesting.
Yeah. And also, the TV's not actually... Oh, it's a bit smaller, yeah.
I don't think it... I can't tell.
Or is it just perception? That is a bit...
the same.
Yeah. But anyway, that's interesting because, if I'm honest, Arsenal, it's been the last 2 seasons that Arsenal played like that. Arsenal under Arteta haven't always been this long ball team now. What he had, his problem is he's been so scarred by being runner-up all the time and not win anything. Is that he played football the first couple of years, didn't win anything, so he thought he had to when you think you got to pivot and change and be like, and it's not worked still. What?
Oh, there's a chat there. Said, Steer's done worse than break a TV. He got drunk and nailed cornbread to a desk before. We was having this chat before. 2020 Stretford Paddock was problematic.
Oh, was that the... Oh, yeah. He's like, how do we still have a job? Nothing's happening right now type of tackle. But cornbread is really interesting because that just sounds heavily American to me. I don't know.
We used to get a lot of ribs.
Cornbread.
We used to get ribs and rum on a watch along, and it was it was messy.
Cornbread's not really a UK thing.
It's not, but it comes with ribs.
Does it?
Well, I don't eat it, hence why I got nailed to a table.
So how did you have cornbread if you don't eat it?
Because it came with ribs.
Was this like an order?
Yeah, we ordered ribs, and they brought cornbread as a side. So we got.
I've never heard of a side of cornbread and ribs. That just makes.
I got a hammer, and we.
I think you're
1-hour'd it to the table.
Okay, no cornbread, man.
The chair break is a classic, says Seth. Yeah, I mean that was spur of the moment, wasn't that? I mean, they weren't the greatest chairs in the world. Those bring back pissed up Steve. Can't do it.
You can't do. You just don't get it. Like, if you got your livelihood based on cameraman, in the way
I make fucking jokes that I think land and they don't.
Exactly.
Get cancelled.
In insert Sean Dyche meme. It's like if you, do you know what I mean? I've always thought it like if you're drunk on camera, especially in lives where it can't be edited out. If you just say one thing that's slightly out of turn because you're a bit peppered, that's it for you, innit? So
mate, and during COVID, them rum downs, we used to get absolutely paralytically drunk. Like I got so drunk I couldn't make it from my kitchen to my living room. Think about that. Yeah, and we were live for hours.
That's what, obviously, my later years that I've entered, just recently turning 27. I've gotten to the stage now where I'm trying to avoid those like nights of being blacked out. I haven't had many of them, but when they have happened, they've been quite heavy.
Try being 42. A night out puts me off it for a week now. Like, I am man down for a long time. Like, I can't. I'm too rough to go to the gym for days after it.
That is one of the major factors. It basically cancels out my whole next day.
Day? No, I'm talking like I need a good 4 or 5 days to recover from a good sesh now.
It's just wasted, and then it affects everything because then you slow, and then you end up like 2 days. If you go to the gym like me, you don't go to the gym, or you kind of half-arse it. Before you know it, your week's been turned left. 3 day hangovers. Yeah, it's true.
It's true. But I'm getting after it on Saturday night. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be good. Return of Sankeys.
Yeah, it's good. Someone says nothing to says you guys are just quitters. Do you know what it is? I'm a bit tender, man. It's just one of those. Tolerance ain't there. But yeah. And as for the Huel, there's a flavour that I did actually like. Actually, is it the white chocolate one?
Oh, I haven't tried the white chocolate one. The regular chocolate one's belting.
This one. I'm just not big on chocolate though. I'm not really a chocolate guy. So.
Really?
Yeah.
What's this one? Strawberry.
Yeah,
more pretty good. Strawberry banana. That's not bad.
Yeah. But
I can't read the name. It's just behind the camera. It says, "Be honest. Have I actually been ill this last few weeks or hungover still?" No, I've been ill. I set my alarm up this morning. I was up at 5:30 this morning, and I'm still coughing up yellow shit. And I think if I go do a run, I'll just put myself back. So I'm still getting up early. But I ain't been gym for a couple of weeks with how rough I was. What was it, a week on Monday ago? Like, what's that, 10 days ago?
Yeah.
Last run I did. So marathon training, how's that going? It ain't at the moment. It's not good. Need to hurry up and get over this. So I'm giving myself until Monday and then seeing where I land. Hopefully I can run again on Monday.
Yes.
Because I want to do the 42s with you lot. Because I want to see where I come.
You won't come in front of me though.
I'll hurt myself to beat you. And
the thing is, you won't come in front of me, and this is me when like probably at the floor of my fitness these years. Do you know what I mean? That's what I try. I almost feel like telling the lads sometimes. Like, I'll finish in front of quite a few people, and I'm like, imagine it was 10 years ago. I'd be where Cam is, and Cam's miles fitter than me. Cam's like one of the fittest guys I've seen. I think Cam's whip. The reason why I appreciate like people like Cam's fitness is because they never really had elite, consistent training or football. It's just kind of natural, and he's had like even times of his life where he's been a bit podgy. You know, some people just have it genetically. They're naturally like a bit of a fit monster, which he's one of them. But I kind of thought I'm not like quite your age, but I have the same mindset of looking at the lads thinking, how are you letting me finish in front of you?
So for a bit of context for everyone, we do a 42 second
line
sprint.
to line.
Yeah, from well, you go beyond, don't you, at the far end? You go beyond to the.
You meant to go to the fence, but I'll tell you now. But by the second or third one, people just go to just past the line.
So it's full length of the pitch, so 100 meters or so, and it's 5 200-meter sprints, 42 seconds. It's plenty of time. I mean, to be fair, most of the last of the fifth one was done in about 37, 38 seconds by most people. A couple came in at about 40, but I'm tightening it up to next year. It's going to go to 40 in pre-season at least, and then it might end up at 38 for the season.
It's more the difficulty of like once you get to the third or fourth one, that's when people drop off. And then what happens is with the last one, people usually can do it the fastest, even when they're tired, because it's the mentality aspect of it being your last one. What I wanted to ask the chat though, just for a little bit of chat involvement, is we've obviously got 3 fixtures up there. I want people to give me their predicted points total from them 3 games.
Oh, good, yeah. Between 0 and 9.
Between 0 and 9.
Can you imagine we get 0?
I'm not having that type of negativity, mate.
But what if we do?
So put in the chat, you got Fulham, Tottenham, West Ham, and it's Michael Carrick's tricky Reds, yeah? What's your predicted points total from those 3 games? I'm going to go 7.
You think we're going to draw against West Ham, don't you?
I think we draw against Tottenham.
Ooh, I think we're going to get 9, you know. I don't know if I'm just projecting that we're going to get 9, but I think we get 9. Should we do a rundown if we get top 4?
Rundown. Do Janine's mates come? If they do, yes.
Right, all right. Anyway, cheers everyone for tuning in. Make sure and go check out today's sponsor, Huel. There's a link in the description. You get yourself a nice little discount and get yourself on to some good habits, because honestly, it does help just taking something with you on the go, because we all get lazy, don't we? So check that out. Link for that is in the description. If you want to support the channel, that's one way of doing it, and you get yourself something for it as well. Otherwise, take it easy, and I'll see you on the walk in the morning. Laters.
Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, five-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.